December 30th. For many people, December 30th is the last day of work of the year. But for anyone working in a coal mine, particularly going back through the past, every workday may be the last day of your life. So on this, the penultimate day of the year, it is perhaps fitting that in 1986, coal miners in Great Britain no longer had to rely on a pocket-sized passerine bird to stay alive. See you at Christmas. This is day 7 of the TimeGhost of Christmas Past. I'm Indy Neidell. You're wrapped in almost total darkness, hundreds of yards or meters beneath the ground, in freezing or sweltering temperatures. Your companions are your safety lamp, any workmates you have at the moment, and the noisy canary in its cage. Suddenly, the bird starts screeching, or it falls eerily silent, which can only mean one thing: lethal gas. Coal mining in Britain was essential to meet the demands of British energy, and much of the North, the Midlands, and Wales benefited from its abundance. As early as 1791, it was noted by Arthur Young that industrial activity thrived around the concentration of coal pits. This black substance became the lifeblood of the Industrial Revolution. Fatalities in mining were frequent, though, and even later in the Edwardian era, miners were at the mercy of numerous hazards. These included collapsing roofs, methane explosions, general entrapment, and carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide poisoning, actually, is the most insidious because that gas is virtually undetectable and it asphyxiates in large enough quantities. You don't even notice it until it's too late, though. Carbon monoxide buildups often happened after fires or explosions and could kill both the victims and their potential rescuers. It was clear that labor safety could use some drastic improvement. Now, canaries are much more sensitive to carbon monoxide than humans, so starting sometime around 1911, they were employed as sentinel species in mines. That is, animals used to detect risk for humans as an early warning system. Other animals such as mice were used in some coal pits, but many miners preferred the canaries since they felt more like companion pets. I said earlier that canaries are a passerine bird. You can look up what that means. It's interesting. Anyhow, by the mid-1980s, Britain's mining industry was drying up. In the midst of that process, the canary was made redundant by the development of carbon monoxide detectors that provided cheaper and more accurate readings of gas levels. So when, on December 30th, 1986, canaries were officially phased out of British coal mines, it was arguably a blow to the cultural preservation of coal mining, though their replacement with more reliable technology was most definitely a welcome step in the direction of keeping coal miners alive into the new year. So how was your work year? Tell us in the comments. And if you're new to us, or you want to revisit the past, check out our World War II channel, where we cover that conflict in real time, week by week, or the rest of our fabulous historical content here on TimeGhost. And with that, I wish you once again happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa, or whatever makes you feel that this is the season to be merry. Love to you all, and see you tomorrow for another installment of the TimeGhost of Christmas Past.